What's so funny about it is that none of us, maybe some of us knew because some of us had better connections at Flow, but to me, like, I literally had no idea what was going on. Like, I had zero idea, like, what the show was going to be or, like, who was going to be on it. Like, I'd heard it was going to be an 8-man bracket of 185, sub only, no time limit, but then the winner got to fight Ty Rotullo. Like, and then when I showed up and I saw Big Dan, I was like, dude, this is not the contract I signed. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is insane. Like, what? So then, yeah, like, really quickly, like, once we showed up in Austin, I had a feeling it was gonna be a big deal, but as soon as we got in Austin, I like really realized it was a big deal. Like, we got to the hotel, there was like a bunch of like, not just like one of the Flow guys with a camera, like a camera crew, like, there, you know. Once we started to get those vibes, we were like, all right, this is kind of a big deal. So then that was kind of like maybe like a little stressful, but you know, it's like, it is what it is. It's like competition, so we just have to scrap. And then obviously first round, right? Buggy choke the world. I got a buggy choke. That was sick. That changed my whole life, you know, like that one moment. And you know, I don't know, like I said it in the show, but like that made everything out. Like if I I swear, I could lose my match this weekend. I could lose ADCC trials. That match, it just made everything worth it. You know, if I like lose for the next 3 years straight, you got it here. You heard it from me first. It's going to take 3 years of full losing every match. Then I'll retire. But at a freaking like young 29. But yeah, that was like, in terms of like, it just made everything feel like it was worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I didn't even I guess I got paid for it, but I didn't even like make good money off of it or anything like that. It was just a moment of like, wow, I made it to this level, you know? And just being there in the first place, I felt great. But then, yeah, like beating J-Rod was insane. Because that was before ADCC trials, so I still knew he was a stud, but I didn't know he was like as much of a stud. So then when I lost the ADCC trials and I went on to go watch him win the whole thing with a buggy choke, I was like, dude, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, for mental health, it was great, man, because it just showed me that everything I've ever put in was worth it, you know? So, like, no other feeling, you know, can kind of, like, amount to that. I think I've really changed. It changed the whole course of my life, too. Like, I was in a comfortable job that I could have still been in. I could be in for the next 20 years. And yeah, it just made me feel like every day all we had to do is jiu-jitsu and interviews and stuff like that. So I was just like, dude, this is what I want to do.